in, cash out, 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 cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, cash out, cash out, cash out, cash out. Riding in the car with no keys, straight up Louis V shirt with no sleeves. On God, slaughter gang nigga, I'm reppin'. 21, chopper get to preaching, I'm the reverend. 21, call him new era, he capping. Yeah, them the type of niggas I ain't that on. When I book a show, make my back end cashin'. 21, Uncle Sam dog, I'm taxin'. Riding in the coupe and it's a sport. Yeah, my bodyguard look like a horse. Straight up, she gon' suck me up like it's a chore. On God, to the La Ferrari on a tour. 21, buy a Richard Mille when I get bored. Put my side piece inside a Porsche. A Porsche, money turned me to an asshole. I ain't gon' lie, I was used to being poor. 21, I put Chanel on my feet and European model got Chanel on my seats. Put me in a third world country in the middle of the slums. I'ma turn it to $1 million street. For real, I made this, so it's $1 million beat. V12 BBS, I fell in love with beat. Walking your session, you ain't rapping about nothing. My invoice gon' be $1 million fee. Oh God, hop in a Bentley and slide. And what? Reach for my chain and you die. Say what? You know my method. I'ma turn your shirt red, man. Then send your ass how high. Oh God, mama got a Benz, she smiled. 21. Then she got a house, she cried. 21. Nigga to the stand, he lied. Held court in the streets and they gave his ass lies. Damn, I'm getting bigger and bigger. And what? Your pockets little than little. 21. Put 100 bands on your head, now they jumping up and down, playing monkey in the middle. She swallow all my kids, she a bad babysitter. Kim Jong-un in my pants is a missile. Friend of the family, I hit all the sisters. The mama love me, so she hit all my pills straight up. Cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, 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 cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, cash out, cash out, cash out, cash out.
No, I ain't heard of that. I hit the beach in a furry hat. She got a guy, but she purring back. I'm looking like where he at, nigga. Get out the way. That girl my babe. Rock on my hand, nah, this ain't Dwayne. This shit neon, yellow like peon. It on both sides, yeah. You can see I'm B.I. Got whips like slaves, a garage like yeehaw. Horses, more car keys in the peon. And one came with an umbrella like Rihanna. Nigga, let's be honest. Be honest. Track me to life, nigga, so they put me on it. Nigga, you don't be on, we'll be on it too. I'm got 3 Ks, I think he just might put a sheet on it. Ice so white, motherfucker, you can ski on it. Look, any stone I'm in, no less than 6 digits. Beat go to Rolls right side, I sit in it. Go to watch, it came with a dick in it. And skirt go to plane, just me and my bitch in it. They was talking about 100 million, baby. Just know it was big business. Hands stay full with them racks like hit tennis. And no money phone account, go get interest. You got that back end from that back door. I got off at 2.5 for the last show. I declined cause the stage didn't match my ethos. They know that I'm sick with it. Look, play what you wanna do. Me, I don't like violence, but the guns do. Cause that gorilla right there, he gon' hunt you. While me and my bitch counting stars off the sunroof. And if you wanna flick up, I don't want to. And if you say no cap, I can't trust you. Nigga, I'm the headline, you a +1. I got some brand new thoughts and a new silk scarf, and my bitch do too. Double all talk, and I got like 2. Turbo on that bitch, and it hit like zoom. In the mirror, who that nigga, I'm like you. Anytime I do something, motherfuckers like, oof. Oof.
Cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, cash out, cash out, cash out, cash out, cash out, cash out.
I buy one of you niggas.
Cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, cash out, cash out, cash out, cash out. 21, 21. new design, new accord. Yeah, do or die. Yeah, hey, look, everybody with it. Eyes super heavy, I'm moving steady right through the city, lifted. My foot up on the gas, get up out the way, or watch you on the Michelin. Ties tied away, better ride that or you swimming with the fishes. Try not to get offended. My spaceship is coming, my base steady rumbling. I'm facing my drugs, so I spacing my problems. It's coming together, I'm pacing my steps, and it's so crazy. Our patience and time and work, yo, it's a fact I'm true to this shit. You can tell by the rap I'm truly gifted. Look, no lie, I'm high, perp smoke all in my eyes. I could barely see you through the shade, who shade on my shine. You focus on my step, you moving backwards, I promise. You lose me in the process, then I pop up on you like tie-dye. One side, my side, you ride it, you die. Choose wise, shoot for the star, and I ain't missing 10 for 10 like my shoe size. Send me up, I'm here to stay. I play for keeps till I'm gone. They like what he on, I been in my zone, dog, and you should know that I get mine. Yeah, you get yours. Yeah, who gon' ride? What you do it for? Look, new design, new accord. Do or die, I'ma win the war, rest assured. I get mine, yeah, you get yours. Yeah, who gon' ride? What you do it for? Look, new design, new accord. Do or die, I'ma win the war, rest assured. 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 I get mine, you get yours. Who gon' ride? What you do it for? New design, new accord. Yeah, do or die. Yeah, hey, everybody got their level, but we are not one and the same. Prezi position my aim, I put that on Barack Hussein. Happy to show you for those who don't know, he out of his brain. I hop in your city and shut it down like you gotta be playing. I'm out here, yeah, already. I've been here, I was born ready. It's been clear, I perform better when I'm in the lead and them horns let me. You was good, but the boy better, more clever plus more effort, make more cheddar. Don't let up, I'm dumb heavy, drop confetti. I'm up with the giants, I don't see no one above me. I brought the beast out the belly just to show shit could get ugly. Understand I'm about my business, penmanship up at 100 and me dropping fires. The only way that you could be bubbling from the home of gorillas. Yeah, we realer than most. Quick to jump at your jugular if you getting too close. My whole team on the come up, I finna be in the pros. Been on my grind to the sun up, so I'm gon' leave with the goals. You know that I get mine. Yeah, you get yours. Yeah, who gon' ride? What you do it for? Look, new design, new accord. Do or die, I'ma win the war, rest assured. I get mine, yeah, you get yours. Yeah, who gon' ride? What you do it for? Look, new design, new accord. Do or die, I'ma win the war, rest assured. I'ma win the war, rest assured. I'ma win the war, rest assured. I'ma win the war. I'ma win the war, rest assured. I'ma win the war, rest assured. I get mine, you get yours. Who gon' ride? What you do it for? New design, new accord. Do or die, I'm gon' win the war, rest assured.
It's DDE, baby, everything is super crazy.
It is time for a gladiator to stand up, for glory isn't given. It's the Contender Super League.
Digital media consumption in Africa is growing at an unprecedented speed. And tapping into this, video game developers have now become a major competition for television and movies on the continent. And the increasing penetration of mobile applications have opened up the gaming market even further to a whole new range of new players that are providing local platforms for internationally produced games and creating games that resonate with the local fans.
Michael on a combo of 19. Michael on a combo of 19. Are you kidding me? Michael had a combo still. He's looking to get one. He's looking to get one. He's out of ammo. Oh my god, he's out of ammo. He just needs one. He just needs to steal off one kill and he gets the nuke! He gets the nuke! We're now in nuke territory, people! Oh my goodness, Michael gets the nuke on the last game of the last qualifier! We are on a nuke from Michael as expected! It is game, set and match! Complete kick in the nuts for K9 from K9 delivered to Dax via Michael in the form of a nuke!
This is the Contender Super League.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a long time coming. 18 grueling match days later, we're at the precipice, at the end of the Tier 2 division of the Contender Call of Duty Mobile Super League. We have seen the thrills, the kills, the disappointment, the premium tiers, and it's finally time for these mercenaries to claim the glory and of course the money. Their share of 1 million Naira's prize pool, courtesy of the Contender Call of Duty Mobile Super League. This is the final day of the Tier 2 division. Let's take a look at the standings right now. We see the top 5, or rather, the top 5 of the table standing right now, facing up tonight to completely reset the table. In more particularly, more in contention is the place for the top 2 positions right now. Anarchy 14 will see themselves take a chance to contend head to head, or rather basically contend for the points in number 1 and 2 against Aegis Gaming. They're both tied up with 39 points on the board. Merciless Mercs see themselves in third with 32 points right now. Just Toxic and Tamamity are tied up with 30 points. So both of those teams will be fighting for 4th place, Tamamity and Just Toxic. Meanwhile, the battle for Anarchy and Aegis Gaming will see themselves face up. Each of them has a chance to grab their share of the top spot on the Tier 2 division of the Call of Duty Mobile Contender Super League. This is for the money. This is for the glory. The Commission versus Just Toxic will be our first matchup of the day. We follow ourselves up with Merciless Mercs, who are currently 3rd place. They fell from grace at some point. They were at the top of the table. They fell from grace and they fell hard with 2 upsets from teams at the bottom of the table. They see themselves facing up against Aegis and have a chance to spoil the party for Aegis Gaming. Anarchy 14 see themselves trying to take advantage of that to completely pummel Tamamity into submission and claim their spot at the top of the table for the Tier 2 division. It's drama. Everything we need for a final day. Everything we need for a final day is here. I am your host, your Minister of Violence, your Maestro of Mayhem, Eugene Abu Dhabi, and I will be your guide on these days' events as we get through this day, as we get through tonight's matches, as we get through the drama, the tears, the sweat, and the sweats in the lobby. Let me take a look at chat right now. Let me take a quick look at chat right now. Let me see. I see guys joining up. Help, step bro. Jeez. He says, nice to see MM in third where they belong. Oh, wow. Jeez. Wow. Oh my God. Be kind. Be kind, man. Be kind. Be nice. We've just started. We're only about, we're 4 minutes in, man. Be nice. Come on. Pain. Capital P for pain. There. Of course, he's talking about the merciless Mercs who are currently in third after their fall from grace. Facing up two upsets previously. In the last 2 game weeks, they faced 2 upsets from underdog teams who are at the bottom of the table, rather. That's why it's called an upset. It was a David versus Goliath situation twice, and David won twice. Jeez. Either way, let's set the tone for this one. Let's get this show on the road.
ODI production.
Like I said earlier, the Commission versus Just Toxic goes first. The Commission at the bottom of the table, second to last, having a chance to bring down Just Toxic a notch, stopping them from contending against Tamamity for fourth. That will be our first matchup. That's what's at stake first. Then next up, we will see the Merciless Mercs face up against Aegis Gaming. We all know what's in contention here. The Mercs have a chance to bring down Aegis from taking top spot in the table, from taking the money for the first place, from taking the glory. They have a chance to take what was taken from them. This is the best written soap opera I've ever seen. Vengeance. If I Am Vengeance was a team, it's the Merciless Mercs. They have a chance to play spoiler here. The same spoiler that was played to them against Aegis tonight. Meanwhile, another team at the top of the table currently, Anarchy 14, who stole their way to the top, are facing up against Tamamity. Anarchy 14 will face up against Tamamity, who are currently in fourth. Tamamity, also a chance to spoil the party for Anarchy 14. Imagine the drama if both of the top 2 teams lose today. Imagine the drama if both of the top 2, if Anarchy 14 lose their match to Tamamity, if Aegis lose their match against the Merciless Mercs. Oh my God, I'm sweating. I am sweating just thinking about it. Fam, let's go. Let me take you to the lobby really quickly now. The teams are already waiting. The teams are waiting. A reminder, the matchups today are the Commission first versus Just Toxic. The Commission versus Just Toxic. The gladiators for the Commission will be Zahid 14, Aegon 17th God, General Subi, and Risky. Just Toxic will have Da Vinci, Tosin, Diablo, Stunner, and Eyes representing them on the field. The maps of the day. I forgot to show you the maps of the day. These are our maps. These are our maps of the day. The map for Search and Destroy will be Standoff, a basic in the Call of Duty series. Hardpoint will have Summit, and just in case we go into Domination, we will have Firing Range. Another bread and butter map for the Call of Duty series. Standoff, Summit, and Firing Range in that order. Search and Destroy, Hardpoint, and then Domination to cap it all off in each best of threes. For the last time, the Commission versus Just Toxic. We begin on Search and Destroy. The Commission in blue, Just Toxic in yellow. Delivering the bomb will be Stunner for Just Toxic, who somehow has gone AFK already. Diablo with a CBR4, Eyes with a DLQ. No first blood as of yet. No first blood as of yet. Everyone's waiting. Sneaky. Aegon. Stunner is just got killed off so they can pick up the bomb. It was a suicide kill so they can pick up the bomb. Diablo leading the charge, holding that bomb. Did not see Zahidi on the snipe. Got him by the tank. Also waiting. Eyes with his own sniper. Aegon waiting there by the A point along with Risky, and Da Vinci killed off Zahidi while Tosin, a suicide, somehow took him out.
Last man standing. Finish it.
Just Toxic facing up an onslaught at the start of this Search and Destroy. Down to Da Vinci to play hero against a 1v4 which he easily loses. No heroes today. The Commission take round 1 of this Search and Destroy.
Bomb spotted. Destroy the objective.
Yet again, delivery of the bomb. Charge to Stunner. Leads the charge along with Eyes. Eyes with his sniper. Waiting to see, peeking off. Trying to pick up one person. No dice. Risky. On the other end, Aegon with his CBR4. Still waiting there. Zahidi still holding his sniper. Trying to catch someone off by the tank. Will he? Nope. Decides not to go for the shot. 17th God on this side with his Type 25. Aegon faces a gunfight against Da Vinci, which he loses. And Da Vinci loses a gunfight against Diablo. 17th God faces a gunfight against Diablo, which he also loses. Just Toxic now having superiority in numbers. Bringing one back. Subi finding himself against a 1v4. Against Tosin now by the tank. Down goes Subi.
Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up.
Down goes Subi. It's 1-1. We're level. Once again, it's the final game day
The enemy has the bomb.
of the Tier 2 division. Game 1, the Commission in blue versus Just Toxic in yellow. Stunner holding the bomb on this Search and Destroy. Game 3, Eyes just took out. Taken out by Zahidi with a stellar snipe over there. Stunner goes top of the tank. Takes out Aegon. Spray and pray on that M13. Risky takes out Diablo. And Risky takes out Stunner as well.
Nice work.
Capping up the third round for the Commission.
Enemy has dropped the bomb. Bomb spotted.
Just Toxic find themselves on the back foot yet again.
Destroy the objective. You got the
Stunner leads the charge. Trophy system out. Nade out. Diablo goes head first into that tank. Tosin takes out General Subi while Eyes takes out 17th God elsewhere. And Aegon brings the numbers down for the Just Toxic side by 1. Stunner top of the tank soaks up one shot from Aegon. Not exactly hurt, but Aegon soaked up a few. He's hurt. His shots lead amount to nothing, and he gets wiped out along with Risky. As Just Toxic pull it back to level things yet again. This push and pull on the final day is everything we needed for a final day. Poetic justice. As the commission look to spoil the party for Just Toxic in their fight for top 4, Diablo leads the charge. Just Toxic need the glory to stay in top 4. To stay in contention for top 4. Risky behind the A point. Sprays and praise on that CBR4. Da Vinci goes down behind that bale of hay. He's hiding out. Sees Risky behind the tractor, and Risky got him first. Stunner goes top of the tank to spray and pray. Risky goes top of the tractor, gets the shot. Tosin provides support and takes out Aegon along with him. Zahidi on the other side, as Just Toxic are falling like dominoes. Eyes finds himself alone. Lonely. Goes for the snipe. Sneaky. Goes for the snipe on that DLQ Zealot. Can he at least give us something to squeal about? A snipe to squeal about? No dice. He tries to squeeze one through, did not go through. He doesn't see the other guy behind the tractor. That's Risky, who was waiting for him. And Risky finishes the job, sending the commission in front. The commission in blue versus Just Toxic in yellow. Just Toxic in the top 4 of the table. The commission in blue looking to spoil that party and bring them down a notch. Delivery of the bomb now for the commission side. Risky leads that charge as Diablo falls and Subi falls. Each team down a man, and 17th God is gone, courtesy of Da Vinci. Aegon was spraying and praying, but Risky got that kill on Tosin instead. Stunner about to meet Aegon behind that wall. Tosses a nade to try and confuse them. Zahidi is waiting behind that tank with his sniper, along with Aegon as the backup. It's a 2v2 as Eyes looks to steal a snipe off. 1v2, and he gets the shot. Eyes facing up against Zahidi. Sniper on sniper. Zahidi. His DLQ holidays. Eyes goes for the snipe. No dice. Zahidi goes for the snipe. He chooses not to snipe and goes for the spray and pray on the CBR4, which works, sending the commission up front.
Destroy the objective. All acquired.
He goes for one snipe. Zahidi tries to squeeze one through, waiting for Eyes to pick his head as Aegon goes first blood. Eyes wise to the act that there might be a sniper somewhere there. 17th God leading the charge on that bomb. They were trying to rotate for B behind the alleyway. Risky goes the midpoint. Tosin is waiting there. Diablo goes in the mid house, sees him, and he pulls back. Diablo also takes cover elsewhere behind that house actually. 17th God. Oh, Zahidi got Da Vinci on a stellar snipe. Who else can he find? Tosin is waiting up there. Tosin is waiting behind that wall. Oh, 17th God took out Tosin, and Diablo and Eyes are facing up a gunfight, a 2v3. Can Eyes get one off? And he does, straight to the head of Zahidi. but Risky brought him down a notch. Diablo facing up a 1v2 now. Can he go for the clutch? Just Toxic need this. The commission about to humble them on Search and Destroy. Diablo, sneaky. No, someone is behind the wall and gets the shot off. One more left for the glory, for the clutch. No dice, and Risky says no.
Get ready for the next round.
Risky.
Destroy the objective. Got the bomb.
We start off on Risky. Zahid is carrying the bomb this time. Gets the snipe on Tosin. But Da Vinci's waiting up there, and smart move. Sneaky gets 2.
The enemy has the bomb.
Can he get 3 on 17th God? No, 17th God stops that one. The bomb still not planted. As now the advantage of numbers falls the side of Just Toxic. Diablo sees Subi. Subi wins the gunfight. We're level. Oh, commentators curse as Eyes facing up a 1v2 yet again takes Subi with him. Sees 17th God, and 17th God clutches that Search and Destroy to make it GG's for Just Toxic on Search and Destroy. They win Search and Destroy. The commission takes Search and Destroy in such a stellar fashion, making a statement on the team in the top 4 currently. The team currently contending for top 4 status. Just Toxic have suffered their first blow. Stellar snipes. Look at the stats. Both teams racked up the kills. Da Vinci with 8 on the board. Risky, carrying 8, but the scores say something different. We're about to go in for hardpoint. Once again, just reminding you what's in contention here for Just Toxic. Just Toxic are fighting for 4th place on the table. The commission looking to spoil that party from second last. The drama on the final day of the Tier 2 division. Premium tiers. Will Just Toxic pull out the big guns in hardpoint? Or are we settling for premium tiers tonight? The one thing I forgot is the tradition we have in East Africa. We have a Call of Duty Bible verse. And it says, according to the book of Chaos, chapter 3, verse 1 and 2. The book of Chaos, chapter 3, verse 1 and 2 says, I come in peace to witness violence, not to partake in it in any form, nay, but to feed off the violence. I do not support the oppressor, neither do I feel for the oppressed, and neither will I tolerate them who seek peace on these grounds. We shall sit and witness unrest. The Call of Duty community says amen. We're going in for hardpoint. The map is Summit. Just Toxic took an L in Search and Destroy. Optimus, you get the point. Violence is the way. Hey, amen? Amen. Violence is the way, my friends. The way shall be respected. Peace was never an option. Not tonight, fam. Not too far. Simple Bella. At its peak, you know it. Fam. Tonight we preach the gospel according to L's and W's. P for pain, capital P for pain, spelled out in Search and Destroy for Just Toxic. Can they come back in Hardpoint? Can they make their statement that they deserve their place in top 4s to cement their place in the 2022 season of the Tier 2 division in the Call of Duty Tier 2 division glory books? Or will they slide their way out of the top 4 DM? Let me just set the mood for something that's a beat that's Kenyan like. Let me just see. Let me find a beat that's Kenyan like here for you guys. There we go. Let me just play one here. Let me take us back to a beat that's African like here for us. Let's go. Woo! We're going in for Hardpoint, fam. Hardpoint. Are the commission about to send Just Toxic home to cry? Or will Just Toxic have something to say about it? We see it all in Hardpoint. Let's go.
Hardpoint identified. It's too close. Fight hard.
Wait, we're seeing these guys leaving now. The commission guys have left the room. Oh, I think something is wrong. I can't tell what's wrong. I can't tell what's wrong. I can't tell why these guys have left the room. Well, I'm obviously going to start it again. Obviously, they're going to start it again. But let's see what's what. But just a reminder, the battle for top 2 is yet to come, as the Merciless Mercs versus Aegis comes up next. The Mercs having a chance to spoil the party for Aegis Gaming, as the party was spoiled for them by the 2 teams at the bottom of the table. Remember, just a recap, the Mercs suffered 2 defeats to underdog teams 2 game weeks in a row. That sent them 3rd place on the table. That is why the team that was once considered Thanos in the Tier 2 league fell so hard. Before these guys start off yet again, a reminder, up top, the commission, down in yellow, Just Toxic. The super sub for the commission side is Jesus Christ. That is their super sub coming in for the commission to help them cement the L that they intend on handing over to Just Toxic. We're waiting for one more teammate for Just Toxic side. Let's go. The countdown is on. We're underway for Hardpoint. And we go in for Hardpoint on Summit, game 2 of this best of 3s. The commission in blue versus Just Toxic in yellow. first in the hill. Diablo leads the charge for Just Toxic. The hill still in contention, no points gained. Gunfight in there, complete pandemonium as each team tries to get each other out, and Just Toxic take the hill, claiming the first bloods. Going in full force, Aegon tries to force his way into the hill. Will it work out? Faces up against Stunner, wins that gunfight, cleans house, and they take it back. Jesus Christ, camped in the corner. Diablo gonna find his way, forcing himself in the point. Da Vinci trying to send fire from the high ground there as they try to contest, sending bodies in. Just Toxic sees Subi. Diablo takes him down, taking the hill for a few seconds, but Aegon comes in to spoil the party. Da Vinci versus Aegon, and Jesus Christ came as to third party. Takes out Da Vinci. Slap to the back of the head. 15 on 14. The scores are pulling each other. Subi goes into the point early, claims the points for the commission. We're now 20 on 14. Just Toxic. No, they need this. This round is everything for them to stay alive. Everything for them to stay alive. Eyes down there, losing a gunfight to Zahidi. Zahidi cleaning house to maintain the lead that the commission currently have. A slim lead, slight lead, easily recoverable, as Just Toxic send bodies into the hill right now. Da Vinci takes the high ground, soaking up a few shots as Zahidi comes to meet the challenge. Takes him out. That's Aegon rather who took him out. He now takes the high ground, sees Stunner but gets hit by a hunter killer drone instead. Stunner meets Jesus Christ, who wins that gunfight. The Lord and Savior comes through, takes the last 2 seconds of that hill. Sees Tosin trying to contest on the next hill but gets sprayed off by Diablo. El Diablo takes on Aegon, loses the gunfight. Aegon comes in as support and soaks up a few shots from Stunner, who's spraying and praying from a distance. As Just Toxic currently hold the new hill. Aegon slides through, sent out of the DM, return to sender. Subis goes to the corner, sent out. Jesus retreats as Tosin and Eyes cover the entrance. Just Toxic take the lead. Just Toxic take the lead. They know what's at stake. Search and Destroy was lost on them. Subi sends himself in for the contest. No dice, he retreats. He knows that entrance is a no-go zone. He takes down Diablo, goes in from the back. Risky as the backup, sends out Tosin successfully for the last 10 seconds of that hill, falling the side of the commission. The situational awareness by Just Toxic to already rotate to the next hill. They know they need this. They know they need to be strategic. Tosin sends himself. Soaks up an Annihilator from Zahidi. Depending on that Annihilator to clean house, and he does so. Da Vinci the only one left, and he slides through. Zahidi takes the hill, but only momentarily as Da Vinci comes in for the contest. Taken out, loses the gunfight to Zahidi. Stunner comes through to take it back for Just Toxic, but momentarily as Subi, camped by the door, drops a trophy system into the hill, trying to give the points to the commission to bring them back into the fight. 93 on 52 is the current score, with the commission on the back foot currently, but they have the hill. 10 seconds only left as it rotates to right where it started off. Risky already holding that point. Waiting, he sees someone down there. He sees someone, doesn't know it's Da Vinci, but he sees Eyes, who comes through as he was headed for the hill that's currently in contention and currently ending. Stunner already in the next hill. The Foresight, Risky meets him, takes on him and wins the gunfight, holding the hill for the commission as Eyes comes through to win the gunfight. But Aegon, the backup, cleans house, sending the hill the way of the commission, currently firmly in their control. Da Vinci up top trying to contest, beats Aegon, wins that gunfight. About to meet Subi, who's still in the hill with him. Ring a roses as they go around those servers, and they win this. He takes two. Risky takes two. But the hill currently going the way of the commission as they're trying to pull it back to meet the challenge. Just Toxic sending bodies in to defend their lead. Slight as it is a lead that they need. 90 on 98. The hill going, switching sides, switching lanes. Stunner is in there defending. Eyes with him for the last seconds. Aegon contesting, making sure they get no points from it. Risky coming in to frustrate along with him, and the last 2 seconds go the way of the commission. And Da Vinci holding on the other side on the next hill, already on the defense. Stunner meets the challenge through the trophy system. Hill currently this way of Just Toxic. Aegon meets the challenge, wins the gunfight, goes in there. Zahidi as the backup. Da Vinci comes through to try and challenge with that Sparrow, and he does the job of cleaning house, but gets cleaned out himself by Subi, who was up top. Subi sees Diablo, but the Predator missiles, the cluster strikes rather, will do the job of cleaning house. Nobody in the hill contesting. 106 on 97 is the current score. Da Vinci sprayed out by Subi. Zahidi as the backup. Goes through with the nunchucks, switching quickly with that CBR4, sees Diablo, sprays him from the corner, who did not see him, waltzed in blind. Da Vinci sprayed a bit hurt. Eyes sprayed by that hip fire from the CBR4. Spray and pray is the strategy from Zahidi, and it's working as he defends the hill successfully, trying to gain the lead back as Jesus Christ and Risky maintain the last 5 seconds of that current hill. Zahidi tries to rotate, meets Da Vinci, loses the gunfight. Da Vinci, the only teammate to have respawned by that side, and suffers the brunt of a 3v1. Eyes and company, I've already gone to the point. You can tell a complete change in strategy from Just Toxic, as they have the foresight to move into the hills early. But that does not matter, as the commission are hellbent on sending bodies there full force, as Risky comes through with that Sparrow and cleans house, and Eyes was taken out as leaving Zahidi in there to defend. Jesus Christ and Aegon and Subi come through to join him. Full squad of the commission coming through, about to come in and catch up in points. 127 on 130. We are seeing a catch up. We are seeing a comeback on the side of the commission, who are looking to finish this early. Diablo comes through to try and cap it up for the last 10 seconds for the side of Just Toxic. What is happening on this side for Just Toxic? They're collapsing. They had the lead, and now suddenly Just Toxic have fallen behind, while Jesus Christ and company, along with Risky, that's not Risky actually, it's Zahidi, who have the foresight to move into the next hill and maintain their lead. 144 and 134. Eyes goes through for the contest. Will it work out? Takes out one. Zahidi still there in the hill. Subi waiting in the wings. Sprays on that CBR4. It is complete pandemonium as that hill, as Just Toxic have realized what is happening. They're on the precipice of a complete meltdown right now, and they need to do something completely radical, which is take the hill for the remaining 30 seconds, get back their lead, and send themselves to domination. They need this win desperately. Desperately, more than they've ever needed a win this entire season. They need this one now, and they're sending bodies as proof of that. Eyes, Tosin, charged with that defense, not working out. Eyes sent out. Stunner, Da Vinci already moved out to the next hill for the last 10 seconds. Left that hill to the commission for the last 5 seconds, who currently have the lead. 160 on 152. Slim lead for Hardpoint. Eyes defends the entrance as they intend to take a full 60. Aegon already in the point, facing up a gunpoint, and successfully the commission have the next hill. We are seeing a complete collapse on the side of Just Toxic, who are being locked out of the current hill. What is this pressure they are seeing as Tosin comes through to try and contest, suffers a respawn. Eyes is in there, takes down Aegon and Zahidi as he meets Risky, cleans house. The hill switches sides, sees Jesus Christ, who tries to send himself into the hill, successfully does so, meets Tosin, and is sent out by Stunner, Diablo, and Da Vinci, who are waiting in the hill. The hill currently going the way of Just Toxic. It's complete pressure as Tosin takes 2. The hill currently into contention. No longer in contention. Commentators curse. It's gone the way of Just Toxic, and the hill is empty for the last 10 seconds. Subi, foresight to move into the next hill, defend. Tosin wins that gunfight against him as he moves into the next hill as well. Zahidi meets the challenge, takes him down with that annihilator as he sprays. Risky comes through, retreats, has the Sparrow to try going, but the trophy systems are doing the job, and Diablo does the job to try and cap the points. Meets Zahidi and takes him out. The hill going the way of Just Toxic. 182 on 180. The hill now the way of the Commission. It's a push and shove, push and pull. 180 on 144. The Commission currently holding the hill. Tosin up to him to go in there. Stunner comes through, they clutch it back. Last 30 seconds of that particular hill. Switches yet again to Aegon, who's holding a Sparrow to clean house. It's 190 on 185. A push and pull as Subi comes through as the backup. I am losing my breath here as Stunner holds the hill solo for his teammate who just got cleaned out. Meets Zahidi, who wins the gunpoint. 199, 200 mark for the Commission, who have the lead as the hill switches sides, switches lanes. Last 4 seconds. What is this? What is this? Diablo holding from a distance. I need to catch my breath here because I will literally choke. Eyes and Stunner in the hill along with Tosin. They need to hold this hill for a full 60 for a significant lead to defend this and send this to domination. They need this win more than they've ever needed a win. Everything on the line. Glory falling away, slipping from their fingers as they watch Just Toxic keep clutching the points. 208 on 208 for a second as it was taken away from them by the Commission. The hill in contention. Aegon sends out Tosin, who tried to contest. Stunner comes through with a contest, taken out by Aegon yet again. He says no, sees Diablo, sees Da Vinci, says no to him. Diablo sends himself in. Eyes sent out. Tosin comes through, takes it back for them for the last 10 seconds as Jesus Christ contests. Taken out as Aegon comes through. Again, taken out by Tosin. Last 10 seconds, fully the way of Just Toxic on that hill, but not enough to take the lead as they rotate to the next hill to try and defend. Da Vinci waits, holds. Tosin also waiting, sends out his streaks, gets Predator missiles. The Commission into submission. Jesus Christ goes through the back to try and cap, steal a victory. No dice. Eyes says no. Da Vinci left to defend on his own as Aegon comes through and steals the hill. Diablo goes in and meets a Sparrow. Tosin goes in and meets a... No! Tosin takes it with the gravity spikes, but for a moment Subi comes through, cleans house. Risky is in the hill right now. Meets Stunner. 236 and 232. It's a push and shove, push and pull. It's for everything as the Commission look to spoil the party, look to spoil and piss off Just Toxic. Make this personal as Risky comes through to spoil the party for the glory, for everything, for their reputation. The Commission are sending a message that we are not to be messed with, as it's GG's for Just Toxic, who lose everything in such a painful fashion. Holy Jesus. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, no, 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 no. What? Glory as the spoiler. The Commission, the underdog, plays spoiler for the first match. For those who don't understand what Just Toxic have lost, what they have lost tonight. Just Toxic have lost something they needed so badly. Look at the table. Just Toxic had 30 points, tied up with Tamamity. They had a chance to go into the top 4. Higher prize pool, higher chunk of the prize pool. Going into the top 4, they had a chance, and that just slipped through their fingers. As the Commission, the underdogs in second last place. reason I'm feeling like eating a raw avocado. What is this craving? I am sweating because does anyone else smell toast? Because I think I'm having a stroke. What is this? What just happened there? P for pain, man. Get lost. You don't know the avocado fruit, man. I have it here with dinner, which I can't even eat. That match made me lose my appetite, fam. Because what a painful way to lose. On the last day. It's GG's for just toxic. It's GG's for just toxic. And now we have to move on. We have to move on. Like every breakup, when you get left behind, we move on. The commission take their chunk of glory for the last day. Sending just toxic. Sending them to have to settle for anything for 5th place if they're lucky. If they're lucky. Now we move on to the next match. If this is the kind of matches we'll see on the final day, I don't know how we'll survive this evening. I don't know how we'll survive this evening if these are the kind of matches we're going to see today. We're going in for Merciless Mercs versus Aegis Gaming. Merciless Mercs, currently 3rd place of the table. Aegis Gaming, currently 2nd place, tied up with 1st place, who are Anarchy 14. Aegis have a chance to take 1st place and the glory of the Tier 2 division. Merciless Mercs, who just lost 2 previous game weeks to underdogs at the bottom of the table, have a chance to do what was done to them to Aegis Gaming and give them the most painful loss of their lives. This one is personal. This one is personal. This one is personal. Merciless Mercs have a chance to spoil 1st place, a 1st place contention for Aegis. The table top 2 is tied up. Anarchy need to win their game tonight. Anarchy need to win their game tonight. Aegis need to win their game tonight. Both the top 2 is heavily in contention. The top 2 heavily in contention. What's at stake as Anarchy face up against Tamamity? Anarchy face up against Tamamity, and they also need to win that matchup. Once again, for those just joining us, it's the final day of the Tier 2 division of the Contender Super League. Just Toxic just got GG'd. They just got hit by the commission in epic fashion, capital P for pain, as their chance to jump into the top 4 spot on the table for the Tier 2 league was denied. Application denied. Aegis have a chance to take the win overall from second place and jump into first place on the final day and take the glory of Tier 2. Merciless Mercs have a chance to complete vengeance as they were denied first place by the underdogs. They have a chance to deny Aegis in the most painful way, denying them first place on the final day. This one is personal, folks. Don't get it twisted. This is personal. I haven't switched to the lobby yet because the players are still jumping in slowly. I'm going to play one ad before that. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Hold on. It's time for a gladiator to stand up, for glory isn't given. It's the Contenders Super League. And we are back. We are back, fam. We are back. Catching you up. Catching you up. Catching you up. Merciless Mercs are about to face up against Aegis Gaming. A match that is highly personal. The Mercs lost 2 previous game weeks to underdogs who pulled them from first place to third place painfully. They were Thanos. They got humbled. Today they have a chance to steal a chance for Aegis to jump into first place, to win it all on the final day. They have a chance to completely ruin Aegis's game. They have a chance to ruin Aegis Gaming's day. Aegis Gaming's teammates, the team members of Aegis Gaming could have had the most wonderful day. These people would have been strolling in a field full of roses, just jumping and dancing and la 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 la. And the Mercs have a chance to completely kick them in the nuts today. I guarantee you the loser of this particular game might feel the need to retire from Call of Duty. This one is personal. Going to the lobby right now. The Mercs, they're gladiators in the field. Outcast, the Scourge from Uganda. Guts, Zedster, Kanu the Goat, and Time. Aegis Gaming have put forward Jedi, Blurry, Dio, Perks, and Z Cloudy. The map is Standoff. The mode Search and Destroy. Looking at the chat right now. Put your bets. Place your bets. If you people in chat are betting people, just place your bets right now. Place your bets. Who do you think have it? Will the Mercs play spoiler tonight? Or will Aegis claim glory? Once again, we saw in round 1 Just Toxic get humbled by the commission, who denied them a spot in the top 4 of the table. The first underdog of the night to make a statement on the final day of the Tier 2 division of the Contenders Super League. The Mercs have a chance to make the same statement and humble Aegis Gaming by denying them the chance to take first place on the table. On a top 2 battle that sees Anarchy 14 and Aegis Gaming needing a complete win tonight. We are up for search and destroy. The Mercs, Merciless Mercs, face up against Aegis Gaming in a battle that sees gladiators stand at the altar of violence, spreading the gospel that says we shall sit and witness unrest. Your predictions. I see Vice says Anarchy for the win. And we are underway.
Defend the objectives.
We are underway. Hold on a second. Everyone has left the room from the Mercs side. The Mercs have left the room. Something is wrong. Too bad on the commentators, on the shoutcasters side, we can't tell what's gone wrong, so
You were the last one. Complete the mission.
I guess they'll have to restart.
But it's not over yet. Ready up.
They'll have to restart. Lyrax, I see you. Sinzu's not here tonight. Tonight you're with me. I am the captain now. I am the captain now. As we wait for the search and destroy match between Merciless Mercs and Aegis Gaming to go get underway. Obviously it's going to be restarted. Yes, captain of the tier 2 ship tonight. Captain of the tier 2 ship tonight. This virus player respects the maestro of May, your minister of violence, evangelist of chaos, maestro of mayhem. Edwin Solos comes through to support his fellow Ugandan compatriot over there. The scourges of Uganda coming through. Outcast, of course, representing the Merciless Mercs in blue. Aegis Gaming in yellow. And we are underway. search and destroy kicks off. The Merciless Mercs versus Aegis Gaming. Dio delivering the bomb for Aegis. As Blurry leads the charge on his end. Holding a DLQ, waiting for some spectacular snipes. Gets hurt by a nade. Zedster is first blood courtesy of Jedi, who was facing a gunfight where? Back alley. Outcast sniping on his end. Upstairs with a DLQ. Blurry gets the shot on Kanu the Goat. As Outcast looks for an opponent anywhere by any means. Perks takes out Guts. Dio goes through the midpoint. Outcast chooses to stick with sniping and gets a shot on Jedi. Nice catch. Time and Outcast as the Mercs, down 3 teammates, face a 2v3. Perks about to meet him up as Dio takes down Time. Outcast left to fend for himself. 1v3, not impossible. It's clutchable and Blurry stops that hope by any means. Round 1 of the search and destroy goes the way of Aegis.
Defend the objectives. They have the bomb.
Dio delivering the bomb once again. Blurry still sniping, tries to catch someone behind the tank. Kanu still peeking there. Kanu trying to peek there. Can he get shot as Blurry is trying to peek a snipe by any means necessary, trying to see anybody. Sneaky, sneaky. Outcast hoping for the same. Anyone to slip up. Blurry still waiting for anybody to slip up. The longest game of chess we're going to see. Dio holding the bomb. Sees someone by the tank. Sprays and prays by the pickup. No dice. As Cloudy leads the charge at the B point. Sees Guts, takes him down. Kanu takes down Jedi in return. 1 teammate apiece on both sides. 4v4. Kanu by the tank, sees Cloudy, takes cover. The reflexes on these man. The reflexes on this man are insane. To get down there by the dumpster before getting hit. Sees Kanu, takes a shot at him. Kanu hurt. Very hurt. Cloudy still taking cover by the dumpster. Sees Time. Time by the tank. Game of hide and seek as Outcast upstairs with that sniper takes down Perks. Gives chase. Faces up against Dio, who's waiting in there. Time goes through for the gunfight. Takes down Dio as Cloudy's left alone to defend and waste time for the defuse, but no dice as the Mercs have learnt their lesson and go in and have time for the defuse. Time was on their side. Literally. We're 1 apiece.
Defend the objective. The enemy has the bomb.
Level. Trophy system out, but not in time. Not to hurt Time here. Dio delivering the bomb yet again. Blurry as predicted. Still sniping. Outcast doing the same, but in the back alley. Zedster goes through that mid house. As the Aegis Gaming teammates seem to make an advance for B. Outcast and company rotate. Can't tell Outcast was hurt by who. Jedi upstairs in this. No, actually downstairs. They're spraying. Nobody's making any senseless moves as Zedster tries to approach at whoever's planting the bomb at B. And no dice, gets hurt, gets hit. He's down courtesy of Z Cloudy. Time sprayed at someone as Outcast got Jedi as well. Guts taken down by Dio. 2 apiece down. 3 on 3. 3 on 2 on 2. 1 on 2. As Z Cloudy, guys were taken down so fast I can't even tell. It's up to Cloudy to prevent that defuse. He goes through, faces up against Outcast and loses the gunfight to a stellar quickscope. And the Mercs making the reality oh my goodness, the Mercs threatening to make the reality of spoiling the party for Aegis Gaming. They are threatening to spoil the party for Aegis Gaming completely. Zedster goes in head first. Outcast takes down Cloudy. And Zedster takes down Perks. Aegis are down 2 men. Jeddy's downstairs. Panicked. You just saw your compatriot die. Of course you're panicked. Kanu the Goat takes down Dio. As Aegis keep losing men. Now they're 2 versus 4. Kanu goes out first for Merciless Mercs. Guts is waiting by B. Time by A. Jeddy goes back upstairs. He's holding the bomb. Blurry by his side with a sniper gets hit by Guts. That man had guts. Too bad they're all over the floor. Jeddy now facing a 1v4. Once again, for those who have just joined, the game is Merciless Mercs versus Aegis Gaming. Aegis contesting for first place on the table on the final day and first place overall in the Tier 2 league. Merciless Mercs currently in 3rd place, looking to spoil the party for Aegis. The Mercs were in first place at some point. They lost 2 game weeks in a row and sent to 3rd. Now they want to spoil the party for Aegis. And it looks to be working as Dio goes out first blooded on the Aegis side, but Perks returns taking out Guts. Kanu is holding the A point. Time takes out Cloudy. Holding that AS Val. Takes out Perks as well. Outcast taken by Jeddy. It's a 2v3. The Mercs have superiority in numbers. The league was Aegis to take. It was up to Aegis to take it. And it's theirs to lose as well. And this search and destroy is going anything but their way. Blurry up top looking for a snipe. He is on his own against a 1v3 and does not see time waiting for him over there. It was Zedster who was waiting for him with that KRM. Zedster was waiting for him with that KRM. 4-1. The Mercs ahead. Sending a statement on the final day. There are no pushovers. Perks goes through for the defense of B. And he takes down Kanu the Goat. Time took down Z Cloudy in return. Dio takes down Guts. Where's Outcast? Outcast still sniping, trying to get a piece of the action, trying to catch anyone with a snipe, and he squeezes one through the walls. And he takes 2. Blurry's down. Jeddy taken down by Outcast yet again on a stellar snipe. Outcast, Lord of the DLQ, sees himself against Perks. Perks hides just in time behind the van. 1v1. He has the CBR4. He now knows where Outcast is. Outcast has to change positions. And he changes his weapon. More of a close encounter thing now.
We got the bomb.
It's more of a close encounter thing now. And Outcast swept out by Perks.
But it's not over yet. Ready up.
Aegis get 1 more on the board. Reduce the deficit to 2. 4-2.
Defend the objective. They have the bomb.
Zedster goes out first courtesy of Blurry. Kanu holding the bomb. Meets up and takes down... Wait, what? Kanu took out Dio, took down Perks. 1v1. Kanu versus Jeddy suddenly. Bodies fell down like dominoes. Jeddy spraying and praying. He's up to him to clutch and he doesn't. As Kanu sends the Mercs 1 lead ahead. Back up by 3.
Destroy the
Aegis want a comeback. The Mercs say no way. Kanu meets up Dio. Too late on his ADS. Dio wins that gunfight. Claudia's the backup, hiding in the alleyway. They've lost a man, the Mercs. They're about to meet up with Jedi. Zedster retreats just in time. Smart move. Time takes out Perks, but gets taken out in return. 4v2. Zedster retreats. He's hurt. About to meet Jedi in the back alley. He does not see Jedi. Who's waiting for him? Where's Jedi? Zedster goes upstairs. But now, I think he now knows there's someone there. I think he saw him now. Will he go for the fight? No, Jedi retreated. But who's waiting for him? It's Blurry who's waiting for him, and he gets yetted by Zedster. Whoa! And suddenly the superiority in numbers that Aegis had reduced to a 1v1, as it's now Outcast versus Cloudy. And Outcast wins that gunfight to send Search and Destroy the way of the Mercs. What? Are you telling me the final day is just going to have nothing but upsets? Nothing but upsets on the final day. Come on. Outcast was doing most of the carrying. Outcast the carrier Pro Max with 13 kills on the board. Look at his points. Round 1, Search and Destroy of the best of threes goes the way of the merciless Mercs. They take 1 point and 1 step into spoiling the party for Aegis Gaming, spoiling everything for them from taking first place on the table. The Mercs the map of choice now for Hardpoint. This is everything for Aegis Gaming. If anything, the most important game of their life begins now. They need this to send it to domination. And they need domination to take the win in the league. Edwin, soon to your statement there. Soon, if that's the case, man. Once again, if you're just joining us, the Merciless Mercs have just lost. I've just won rather, and I've taken their first step into spoiling the party for Aegis Gaming from taking first place on the table. Aegis tied up with Anarchy 14 39 points apiece. First place and second. Aegis had a chance and they needed to beat Mercs convincingly to take their place in Tier 2 glory on the Call of Duty Mobile Contender Super League Tier 2 division. They just lost Search and Destroy. Mercs playing spoiler, something that was done to them by two underdog teams 2 game weeks in a row that sent them to third place from first place. Their first step in vengeance, their first step in humbling Aegis Gaming started with Search and Destroy. We move on to Hardpoint. The map is Summit. Merciless Mercs versus Aegis Gaming. Up next, Anarchy 14 face up against Tamamity as they get on the hot seat to defend their first place position as well. Where Just Toxic failed to do so as they contended for the top 4 position on the table. The Commission, the team in second last, spoiled the party and yeted Just Toxic. Now the Mercs threatening to do the same for Aegis Gaming. As we begin Hardpoint on Summit. We're going in for Hardpoint on Summit. Merciless Mercs versus Aegis begins now.
Hardpoint identified. We tied for the lead.
First in the hill, going in full force, brute force, Blurry and company trying to defend, but they're looking the wrong direction. As Outcast and company came through, that's Kanu, they came through the other entrance. But that onslaught stopped in its tracks, and that contention stopped. As currently, Aegis are in the hill, 6 points to their name. Slight lead, but Zedster comes in with a contest. 6-9, the super sub. Brought on to do the job by the Mercs of humbling Aegis further. And they do so slightly, but the lead is taken away from them. It's 9-7. The lead, the point is in contest heavily. Zedster tried to go in, Outcast tried to go in, no dice. Blurry still in there to defend, Dio as the backup, and 6-9 trying to play spoiler, and he does so successfully, taking the hill momentarily for Merciless Mercs. Next hill, and we are not even above 15 points. That's how brutal this gunfight has become. Perks standing in the corner, taken out by 6-9. Super sub doing the most, earning his place on the Mercs team, earning his keep in spoiling the party. The lead still belongs to Aegis Gaming currently, who need this more than anything for everything. Cloudy goes topside. Kanu is in the hill right now, spraying and praying against Dio. Perks, high ground, trying to go in and sneak through the back. Gunfight against time, but Jedi won the gunfight, but not the hill, as they give up on that hill for the last 10 seconds and move on to the next one. Perks and company are now in there. 6-9 tries to find an entry into the next hill. Too late. The last 10 seconds fell the way of the Mercs on that current hill, giving them the lead. But the rotations not on their side, as Outcast goes in with a purifier to try and purify their souls, and he does that, taking the hill, cleaning house on the purifier. Purify my heart, purify my soul. Blurry is out, sufferer, giving the Mercs the hill. Zedster currently in there adding the points. 6-9 and the rest protecting, but Blurry returns the favor. But it was short-lived. It was short-lived. 70-24. I don't believe it. I do not believe my eyes. The scoreline says everything that Aegis Gaming do not want to hear. 87-20 is the scoreline for a team contesting for first place, being completely humbled by merciless Mercs. A lead of more than 60, but they have the rotations, have the current hill. They need a full 60, perfect in its own right, but KON spoils that perfectness. He's taken up by the Purifier from Dio, who does everything to protect. Time tries to contest on that AS Val. He meets 3 men. Dio says no. They need a full 60 of contention on this hill to catch up in any way, the Aegis Gaming side. But that's spoiled out as Outcast sends himself into the hill. Hurt by the respawns, hill goes back the way of Aegis Gaming. 20 seconds left on that hill. 90-60 is the score right now. They are catching up, making up for the errors of the first 2 hills. Zedster goes on to the next hill. Claudio's the backup. Right back where it started. And the Aegis Gaming people have it. Zedster tries to force his way in. It's stopped. Aegis Gaming have the hill. They now needed a re-strategizing effort, and they have done that as they currently have the hill, which is taken away from them by Outcast. And Z Cloudy comes through to reclaim. KON the GOAT forces his way in, holding, drops a trophy system, meets Dio, trying to hide in the corner, but not for long. You can run, but you can't hide. Time goes in to buy themselves some time. No dice. He's playing Ring Around the Roses, hiding from them, but the hill is now empty as Jedi was too busy with a gunfight to defend. Zedster goes in, takes advantage, meets Dio, and KON comes through to third party, take the hill for the Mercs. 99-96 as the Aegis Gaming people manage the comeback, but the lead still belongs to the merciless Mercs. Slight as it may be, it's a lead either way. 105-96. Last 1 second went the way of the Mercs. Hill has rotated. KON up top meets Jedi on the Purifier. Blurry with his own Purifier purifies him from up top. 6-9 counters the Purifier from a distance. Sends a trophy system in as Time comes through with a backup. Blurry can do nothing but watch. He sends out a hunter killer drone, but the trophy systems are defending. They're doing their job. KON victim of one of those hunter killer drones that went up. The Purifier from 6-9 comes through. Cloudy and Blurry are defending, but they meet their end with that Purifier from 6-9. Perks comes through to meet that gunfight, meets the challenge, takes the hill momentarily and wins the gunfight against 6-9, who had held it so dominantly for the Merc side. He holds the last 10 seconds for the side of Aegis Gaming. Zedster comes through with a contest and wins the gunfight for the last 5 seconds of that hill. Mercs petty AF. They will not leave an inch for the Aegis Gaming people. They rotate. Dio and company holding the hill early. 6-9 tries to come through. No dice. 130-120 is the score. Time sends out Dio. Jedi sends him out in return. Where is Jedi? He's outside the entrance of the next hill. Meets up against Outcast. Outcast return to sender. Spoiled the party. Time comes through, slide into the DM, but sent out by the equalizer from Cloudy. KON faces up a gunfight against Dio, which he wins. Outcast with a Purifier cleans house. Jedi comes through, takes it back, push and shove as KON comes through to take it back in return. Dio trying to force his way into the hill, meets KON at the entrance. Nope. Sent out, takes time. Time is out. Time sends him out rather. Last 20 seconds of that hill. 149, 150 on 132. Dio comes through with a contest to try and prevent any time from being stolen from them. The response not going the way of Aegis Gaming as they respawn from the next hill, and the rotations friendlier on the Mercs, who have the foresight to move forward. Cloudy trying to move forward into the next hill, sees 6-9, sees Kanu the Goat, loses the gunfight with Outcast as the backup, completely teabagging the man. Jedi and Blurry tried to rotate from but it was literally an uphill battle. Cloudy tries to send himself in a gunfight against Outcast and loses painfully. Jedi comes through against Perks. 2 men out. Outcast, this man, this myth, this legend, completely cleaning a house. His movement toxic on the outskirts. Kanu the Goat with that purifier, cleaning a house, collecting the kills, racking them up. It's 187 on 135, a lead of almost 50 as the Mercs completely cementing their about to cement their victory. Perks comes in for the last 15 seconds, faces a gunfight against time, and Blurry is the backup. 10 seconds on that hill. Will it be enough? No, it won't. The math is just not mathing. 194 on 150. A lead of 50. Jedi up top. They're trying to find their way into the next hill, but it's full of Mercs in there. The hill is full of Mercs. Jedi with that KRM, but he's no match for Perks and Cloudy, who gang up on him. Jedi goes into the next hill, but the Mercs have the hill. Now it's up for contest. The Mercs had it, they lost it. Kanu comes in to reclaim, as it's now all yellow on the hill. Dio and company now holding it. They need a full 30 to catch up. They need to defend perfectly to catch up. They need to defend with no petty mistakes. Outcast comes in to try and defend. He meets Dio and takes him out, but Perks took him out in return. 190 on 170. 15 seconds in the hill, but the hill goes the way of the Mercs, who take it back. It's now up for contest, but the Mercs about to hit the 200 mark. 200 on 172. The hill has rotated. We're approaching the end game. We're approaching the end game. We are looking at the end game, people. As the hill now currently in control. I spoke too soon. I was about to say that Aegis had the hill. The hill is empty. The hill is currently empty, but currently, momentarily, Blurry is in there, racking up the points, takes down Zedster, takes back the points. 203 on 190, a comeback possible. They need this. Aegis for everything, more than anything, the most important game they will have thus far, to stay alive, to contest for first place, to contest for glory. They need to send bodies into the hill. 209 on 196. They have reduced the margin of the scores as now the rotations come in to the next hill. But it's all blue on the next hill. The yellows are so far. Kanu is in there early. Outcast is with him, watching the corners. Blurry comes through, gets hurt. Perks comes through, finds an inch into the hill. Tries to steal it away from time. No dice, as the hill is now empty. The Cloud is around that area, trying to defend from the outskirts, trying to frustrate them on the respawns. And the hill is now all yellow as it goes the way of Aegis Gaming, who are now catching up, but it's all blue on the other side as they send bodies forcefully in there, and they successfully take the hill from Aegis Gaming, who are now literally fighting for their lives, fighting for the points, fighting for this round in itself. Z-Cloud sends himself into the line of fire, loses that fight, but gives an inch for Blurry to find his way in there for the last 10 seconds, along with Perks. The rotates coming in. Again, as you can see from a distance, there's foresight from the side of the Mercs to move into the next hill. 232 on 214. No side giving an inch. No side giving an inch. Is this the beginning of a comeback? Cloudy comes through. 234 on 215. Dio comes through. No dice. Outcast spoils the party. Perks sending himself in from the back entrance. Outcast stops that advance. Says no. As it's about to be GG's as the Mercs spoil the party in its entirety for Aegis Gaming. In unbelievable fashion, the second upset of the day comes from the merciless Mercs. Outcast and Cloudy with a 50 bomb. Outcast and Cloudy with a 50 bomb. Holy Jesus. Aegis. Aegis. Who's first now? It remains Anarchy 14. It's theirs to lose. Victory handed to them by the merciless Mercs. Aegis. Victory handed to them by the Mercs. Victory handed to them by the Mercs. In epic fashion, Outcast with 53 kills, Cloudy with 52 kills on each side. The Mercs have beat Aegis Gaming. Is the Skrr song not CDL licensed? No, it's not. There's one of those. They have one song that's licensed to them that I can't play. But the Skrr song is not licensed to them. Right now, everyone can use it, and you won't get a copyright. Currently, the next matchup sees Anarchy 14 face up against Tamamity. How does our table look? Anarchy 14, first place for the glory, for the money. Legends of Tier 2 2022 face up against Tamamity in 4th place. Tamamity have a chance to complete the holy trifecta, the holy trinity of upsets today, denying everybody a chance to get what they needed today. This is Anarchy 14's to lose. It's been handed to them on a silver platter. It is theirs to lose. Let me shut up and get into the lobby. Let me shut up and get into the lobby. We are in the end game as we see Anarchy 14 about to face up against Tamamity. Tamamiti with a chance to complete the holy trinity of upsets. I'm going to take a break and get my head around this. One short commercial break.
Digital media consumption in Africa is growing at an unprecedented speed. And tapping into this, video game developers have now become a major competition for television and movies on the continent. And the increasing penetration of mobile applications have opened up the gaming market even further to a whole new range of new players that are providing local platforms for internationally produced games and creating games that resonate with the local fans.
Michael on a combo of 19. Michael on a combo of 19. Are you kidding me? Michael had a combo still. He's looking to get one. He's looking to get one. He's out of ammo. Oh my god, he's out of ammo. He just needs one. He just needs to steal off one kill and he gets the nuke. He gets the nuke. We're now in nuke territory, people. Oh my goodness, Michael gets the nuke on the last game of the last qualifier. We are on a nuke from Michael as expected. It is game, set and match. Complete kick in the nuts from K9. From K9 delivered to Dax via Michael in the form of a nuke.
This is the Contenders Super League.
And there, just as promised, short one. Short break. Whew. Wow. That was a heck of a game now. I can't believe it. Aegis just choked that one out. Merciless Mercs, the ultimate revenge. Either way, on to the next one. On to the next one.
Look, I be riding through my old hood, but I'm in my new whip. Same old attitude, but I'm on that new shit. They say they gon' ride me.
We move on to Anarchy 14 versus Tamamiti.
Audemars on my wrist, bust down. We popping bottles like I scored a winning touchdown. Remember me dead broke, look at me up now. I run my city from South Philly back to Uptown. Thank God, all these bottles I pop, all this paper I've been getting, all these models I pop. I done sold 100,000 for my album got dropped, and I'm only 23. I'm the shit now. Look at me, I'm a boss like my nigga.
If the soundtrack sounds familiar, it's because it's from back in the day. This is a real throwback. Hold on a second, is my stream lagging?
Bitch, I'm a boss. I call a shot. I'm with the murder team. Call a cop. We in the building. Y'all are not. You showing the paper, you gon' ball or not. Bitch, I'm a boss.
Aegis just got clapped, man. Merciless Mercs, like the bosses, came back with a bang to play the ultimate revenge. If you think that's a throwback, let me find a proper throwback instrumental for you. Let me find the proper instrumental as we go into the lobby. 1 second.
We're gonna skate to one song only.
That instrumental, yeah? That one familiar? Anyone know that one? Huh? Ball so hard, mob, who's gonna find you? First thing you gotta find me. What's 50 grand to a mob like me? Can you please remind me? We're about to see Anarchy 14 versus Tamamity. Lord of mercy. Anarchy 14 versus Tamamity. This one is for the league, for the glory, for everything. It's Anarchy's to lose. It's Tamamity's glory to take. It's Tamamity's upset to control, to grab, to steal from Anarchy. It's their place in Tier 2 history on the line for Tamamity, and also their place on the table. Hold on, no, it's not their place on the table. With Mercs winning, they don't. It doesn't affect their place on the table right now. This is for glory for Tamamity. They can spoil the party for Anarchy. It's just for them to lose right now. It's just for them to lose. Right? The gladiators are in the lobby. They're waiting for Anarchy 14. It's Obito, Codem, Linax, Maniac, Cola, Bushido, Merlin. Gladiators for Anarchy 14. For Tamamity. For Tamamity, the men to toe the line. It's Instinct, TK, Bloodhunter, Ghidorah, and Rich Jackie.
I don't even know what that means.
No one knows what it means.
It's provocative.
No, it's not. It's
Gets
gross.
The people going. It gets the people going. This is Anarchy 14 versus Tamamity. Tamamity can pull off the trifecta, the holy trinity of spoilers, and send Anarchy home for premium tiers. Level the playing field. Come on. But Aegis went down. Not just any going down, they went down 2-0. I can take 2-1, but 2-0 on the final day when it was for everything. Whew, man. I don't even want to be in that team meeting, right? But for now, we wait for this search and destroy to begin. Standoff, first map. We stand at the altar of violence, people. Anarchy 14 have the chance to claim it all. Glory, the money. Cement legendary status in Tier 2. Tamamity have the chance to claim their bit of glory. Play spoiler. Complete the holy trifecta of spoilers, of upsets, where the underdog outclasses Thanos. The final day could not have played out any better than this. Just Toxic choked. Aegis choked. And as we go off for search and destroy Tamamity, we'll be hoping to do the same. I put on my mic because I made sure I wanted these players to hear it. I wanted them to know what's at stake. I want no peace. No. I want these players to know what's at stake, what is on the line today. I needed them to hear it. Leading the charge, Ghidorah carrying the bomb for Tamamity. On this side, Instinct holding a Peacekeeper, and Ghidorah goes down first, and Rich Jackie takes down Scream and Cola in return. Linus Maniac on the Tamamity side, no, on the Anarchy 14, facing up a 2v4 now. Anarchy 14 lost their teammates like it was confetti, and TK completes that painful loss for Anarchy. Obito left alone to face up a 1v4. Are we looking at the beginning of a collapse, as Tamamity have taken round 1 by cleaning out? Oh, Lord of mercy, as Bloodhunter completes that mercy killing, complete execution from a distance on that snipe. We begin on Bloodhunter, their resident sniper for Tamamity in yellow. Goes by the tank, meets someone, and he takes down Scream. First blood. Bushido, second blood. The dominoes are falling. Cola left alone to fend for his life takes 1 TK. He's left again as Rich Jackie completes. Oh my goodness. What is happening? What is happening? Somebody explain to me what. Anarchy 14. First 2 rounds of search and destroy, outclassed. Scream takes down TK on a stellar snipe. Rich Jackie falls as Anarchy 14 return the favor. Ghidorah meets Scream, takes him down. Bloodhunter taken down by Cola. Ghidorah left alone to fend off a 1v4. Favor returned. He sees Cola from the distance. Bushido does the job to finish him off.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round. Enemy has dropped the bomb. Bombs.
Bushido finished him off for that one. Wow. Imagine the pandemonium if Anarchy lose this. Seriously. Bushido by the A point. Bushido by the A point. Linux Maniac is with his backup there. Bushido sprays and ducks down. Linux waiting there in the wings. TK is also waiting. Instinct has the backup. Bushido finishes him off. No need for the backup as the other 2 team players. Instinct spraying and praying. Hurts. Bloodhunter's down, courtesy of Bushido. Bushido is doing the most on this one, as now Tamamity are facing us inferiority in numbers. Instinct brings him down, that Maniac, but he's now on his own yet against a 1v3, and Cola finishes any hope he had of a clutch.
Bomb spotted. Destroy the objective.
Instinct leads the charge. Nobody has picked up the bomb. Now TK has the bomb.
Grenade out.
No one's down yet. We are level 2-2. Bloodhunter on the sniper, waiting to peek on Bushido. Sneaky. And he gets one, but went down himself, as now the Tamamiti side lose 3 members in one sweep. Meanwhile, Anarchy only lost 2. It's a 3v2. TK and Rich. Jackie will need to reduce the deficit, but no dice as Jackie falls. TK on his own and loses the gunfight to Cola. Anarchy 14 take the lead.
Defend the objective. The enemy has the bomb.
Grenade!
Nades out. Trophies down. Cola. The rotates are around. It is now up. Bushido's down. Cola takes down TK in return. 1 teammate apiece down. Trading 1-for-1. It's now on Anarchy 14 to plant the bomb.
Bomb dropped.
Taken down by Bloodhunter from a distance.
They have the bomb. Target down.
Cola taken down by Instinct as they look to bring it back. Scrim meeting takes up a small snipe from Instinct. No, from Bloodhunter, but Instinct finished the job. He just tagged him a bit with his sniper.
Defend the objective. The enemy has the bomb.
Hit markers. I hate them. Don't we all? Obita is holding the bomb for Anarchy 14 as he sprays blindly. Linux Maniac goes down first, courtesy of Ghidorah. Instinct sponsors Bushido's downfall as the Anarchy 14 losing members now. They face a 3v5. A 3v4 rather. Streamer's curse. Ghidorah wins the gunfight against Cola. Scrim and Obita left for Anarchy. Scrim sniping, hoping to get any shot off before. And Obita goes down with the bomb. He doesn't see Instinct, who takes him down. That's Bloodhunter rather, who took him down. Tamamiti take the lead on Search and Destroy. Switching things up yet again.
Defend the objective. They have the bomb.
Instinct. Bushido carrying the bomb. Bloodhunter with a sniper goes in the back alley. Tries to catch someone off, but no dice. Nobody went there. Ghidorah about to meet Scream. Hip fireworks. Takes him down. Anarchy lose a man. TK. Spraying. Cola was the man in the field caught off. He's trying to point at his teammate who's now AFK. And that's Obito, who's AFK right now. But Bushido now in the midpoint, about to face off against Bloodhunter, who's waiting for him patiently. Bushido, and he gives up. His patience did not pay off. Bloodhunter was also facing up an onslaught, and Bushido was waiting on the other side in the wings as he now goes for the plan to put Tamamiti on the clock. Tamamiti are on the clock. Instinct on his own left for that. 1v3. Will his instincts work for him to face up a 1v3, and a defuse takes down one. Sprays two. Obito, who just came back. Will there be enough time? No, as Linux even stops the clock on his own by taking down Instinct. Leveling things 4-on-4.
Defend the objective.
Tamamiti want their piece of the glory today. Anarchy wants no part of giving any other team that glory. And Bloodhunter takes down Cola with a stellar snipe that he did not see coming. soaked up a shot to the face as Linux takes down Jackie and TK in one foul swoop.
The bomb has been planted.
2v3. Tamamitic suddenly facing the real threat of being on the back foot as Instinct snooked a snipe from Scrim. Oh no, as Bloodhunter now returns the favor to Scrim, but faces a 2v1 and he's on the clock for 20 seconds to defuse. He sees nobody. He has to make a move. They're forcing a movement out of him. 10 seconds on the clock and Obito stops him in his tracks.
Defend the objective. Have the bomb.
Grenade out!
Bloodhunter trying to snipe one out. Trying to peek a snipe, but no dice. It's not happening, not today. As he gets completely mobbed by Linux and Obito. TK meets them in the back alley as well. And Obito... Bushido and Linux are down. Somehow... Oh my goodness. Somehow the dominoes fell and we're level. As Tamamity leveled things, I did not even get a chance to see who was killing off who.
Destroy the objective. We got the bomb.
Nade out. Trophies out. For the last round, TK delivering the bomb. Bushido waiting in the wings at A. Ghidorah sprays and prays. Tries to get Bushido, but they're mobbing him as A. And TK takes him down. Linux takes down Bloodhunter. It's a complete pandemonium gunfight as Ghidorah takes down Linux, but faces a 1v3 in the process. Obito comes through. And Scream finishes the job on Ghidorah. A ballsy advance from the side of Tamamity, but did not pay off. It did not pay off. As Anarchy 14 take one step closer to cementing their current status as the top dogs in Tier 2 on Call of Duty Mobile on the Contender Super League African Division here. Anarchy take 1 foot forward, 1 step up the stairs to Tier 2 glory. This hard point is going to be for everything for Anarchy. For Tamamity, it's their chance to retain and place their name, make their mark on tonight's final. For Tamamity, it's to play spoiler. For Anarchy, it's for their piece of 1 million Naira's prize pool. For Anarchy 14, their piece of 1 million Naira's prize pool. For Tamamity, their chance to play spoiler on this league. Glory on each side. For the mercenaries on both teams. Gladiators standing at the altar of violence. For our entertainment, this is the Contender Call of Duty Mobile Super League Tier 2 Division. The final day. Anarchy 14 for their place at the top of the table. We move on to Hardpoint. Summit is the map. again if you're just joining us. This is the final day of the Tier 2 division of the Contender Super League. Anarchy 14, currently at the top of the table, have taken one step closer to glory, to the money, their share of the 1 million naira prize pool. Tamamity need one more step on hardpoint to join the glorious trifecta of underdogs playing spoiler in tonight's final. Aegis Gaming choked out. Just Toxic choked out. Basically anyone who had a stake at the top of the table tonight choked out. It's Anarchy's to lose. Victory handed to them. It's theirs to lose. Tamamity to join that holy trifecta of underdogs pulling upsets. The holy trinity of upsets. But Anarchy 14 have taken one step in preventing that by taking a convincing win on Search and Destroy. It was a push and pull. Tamamity tried their best, but it went down to the wire, as now Hardpoint goes on to Summit for everything. It could be the final game, or we could see a domination. It could be the final game, or we could see a domination. All I know is this. This final day played out in epic fashion. Square pat. Really? Bushido spat. What? Can't even read that out loud. What? Okay. Bushido has someone completely simping there. For the glory. Could be the last round, could be the last game, or could be the second last one if Tamamity pull their socks up, re-strategize. And the Anarchy 14 guys have left. I don't understand. Okay. One of those things again, I guess. I guess it's one of those things. Alright. Guess we wait again for them to
Is this even allowed?
It's a draw. Stand down.
Someone asked if it's allowed. Alright, let's take that from the top, fam. Since I don't understand why people left. But let's take that from the top. We're going to start this again. We're going in for hardpoint yet again. It's Anarchy 14 versus Tamamity. Hardpoint. It could be the final round, or Tamamity could send us to domination. Either way, glory is on the line. For one team, money as well. For the other, purely cementing their place as spoilers. For the other, cementing their status as top dogs of the Tier 2 division. And we are out for hardpoint. Let's get this show on the road. First in the hill Ghidorah and company. As TK defends, surprise attack from TK. They did not see that coming. Anarchy 14 did not see that coming. As Tamamity surprise attack their way into the hill. 20 seconds in. Linux Maniac has to like recklessly clean house as TK comes through with a cleaner of his own as they try to contest. But currently it's 30-0 as Anarchy have had no foot in the hill. They try to contest. Ghidorah is in there defending with everything he has, and finally Bushido does the job of cleaning it out. Steez, the super sub, comes through in the hill but taken out by TK. Linux Maniac now in the hill for the defense. On his own, solo defense. Let's go over the hill. It's already rotated. It's all blue in that hill as Anarchy send bodies their way. Bushido in defense downstairs. Ho! 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 Nade from Toxic Mommy! Toxic Mommy. Who takes out Steez to claim the hill. Note another super sub on the side of Anarchy comes through. Match 77, super sub on the side of Tamamity. It's 33-35 as both sides clearly have decided to re-strategize and send in Slayers. Beast mode. Anarchy take the lead 40-33. They hold the last 10 seconds of that hill as Linux is the person in charge of that take. Last 10 seconds come through, he still defends, but there's nobody in the hill, no points being given away. But it's all blue in the next hill as Ghidorah gives chase. Hot pursuit. Match 77 as the backup. Sprays and prays. He's hurt. Sends out a nade. That's a smoke nade. Does the job. He wins the gunfight but gets taken out by Merlin. Merlin, the defense, gets taken out. The hill, all blue. Bushido is in there in charge of that. Bushido is in there in charge of that take. Faces up. TK wins that fight. Currently defending successfully. Successfully defending. Still successfully defending. That hill still firmly in the way of Anarchy 14. 96-34. A large lead. But it's all yellow in the next hill as it currently rotates. TK waiting in the wings to defend by all means necessary. Merlin comes through, victim to that defense. Trophies down. Notes is waiting down there. No dice, looking for an entry as the equalizer threatens. He sprays and prays on that AK-117. No dice, no entry. It's all yellow in the hill as they hope to take a full 60 and catch up to the Anarchy 14 side. But they lose the hill. Steez is in there with a Sparrow. TK tried to rotate and go in through the back side. Linux stops that advance in its tracks. Bushido, fresh off the respawns along with Notes, tries to meet that challenge. Match 77 waits in the corner for these guys to show up. Sees Notes, misses the shots, but eventually wins that gunfight. They're back in the hill for the last 10 seconds. 110-57. A lead of more than 50 for the side of Anarchy 14. A step closer to victory. A step closer to glory in the league. A step closer to cementing their status in Tier 2 and promotion to the Tier 1 league. Linux Maniac moves on to the next. On to the next one. Ghidorah was waiting for him in the wings there. Ghidorah was waiting for him in the wings. Anarchy, spray and pray. Don't have control of the next hill, but it's up for contest as Steez sends himself in full force. Takes it. Along with Bushido and Merlin. Ghidorah on his own defending. But it's now yellow on that hill. 120 on 82. A margin that could change at any moment as Tamamiti look to send this to domination. They spray, Notes down, Steez down, Merlin down. It's all yellow for the last 10 seconds as we close the gap in 120 on 95. Hunter killer drone from match 77 does the job. The hill has rotated. It's all blue on that side as Merlin looks to defend. Linux Maniac taking the high ground, but no dice. Match 77 says no. Steez is in the hill early enough, but gets cleaned out by Toxic Mummy and Match 77. A complete and utter gang up. Bushido comes in with a Sparrow and commits self-assisted suicide on that Sparrow. TK, the Annihilator, headed nowhere as Bushido stopped him in his tracks. Toxic Mummy taken down. Bloodhunter on the other side, spraying and praying on that Killer 141. Suddenly, Anarchy have the hill. Bodies going in. Bushido spraying, sending yellows out like confetti for the last 20 seconds. That hill is still empty, but it's now all blue. 10 seconds. Next hill is the priority of Tamamiti as the score is thinning. 140 on 130. I stand corrected. 137 stopped in its tracks on 131. It's now blue in the next hill. A hill that was so full of yellow is now all blue. Bushido comes through. Toxic Mummy and TK take him down. The hill is now yellow, but he's mobbed by a sea of blue as Merlin comes through to lead the charge for the Anarchy to jump into the hill. The hill is now empty. Toxic Mummy is in there. An orbital laser does the job of cleaning house. Linux tries to force his way in, but the orbital laser impotent and gets no kills. It's yellow in the hill as Tamamiti take the lead. 150 on 137. Match 77 furiously defending. Steez forces his way in. No dice. Linux successfully takes it back. Ghidorah comes through with company to clean house and take it for the last 10 seconds. But the rotations are already up and it's all blue on that side as Linux and company rush to the next hill and defend. Annihilator on the clock. Toxic Mummy, victim of that. Ghidorah comes through, might be the victim of it if Linux sees him. No, he doesn't. The Sparrow gets him first from Ghidorah, who sprays and prays. Notes is in there, about to suffer the brunt, but defends successfully along with Bushido. Bushido defending the back entrance. The lead still the way of Tamamiti right now. 171 on 150, but it's all blue inside the hill as the points go the way of Anarchy. 14 and Steez gets the kill. Ghidorah forces his way in for a push, for one last ditch effort, but no dice. Steez and Linux do the job. Defense, the Ministry of Defense is Linux, but TK takes it back and gets lost either way because there's an orbital laser coming through, preventing anyone from going into the hill for the last 10 seconds. And now the lead swings back the way of Anarchy. 14 by 10 points only for the last 2 seconds. That hill is empty. The hunter killer drone launched by TK, Steez and company. Steez prevented from moving to the next hill by that equalizer, but now it's gone. Toxic Mummy is waiting in the wings by that corner, taken out swiftly. But Ghidorah is in the hill defending, takes out Merlin, but the hill is all blue right now as the yellows go in. That's Tamamiti trying to force their way into the hill. 20 points behind. 190 going the way of Anarchy. 14 who currently have control of the hill. Yellows, Toxic and Bloodhunter trying to force their way in there. And finally they have found leeway. They found their way into the hill. Now it's up for the defense. 30 seconds. They need a full perfect 30 to catch up. Make up for their error. A hill that's harder to take but easier to lose. The midpoint where it all starts. but they're catching up successfully, almost successfully defending the full 30 of that current one. 10 seconds left on that hill. They're about to catch up on the 200 mark. 5 seconds left on that hill, and they have let go of it 2 seconds too. They might have caught up, but they prioritize rotations onto the next hill, and Bloodhunter collecting those kills like confetti. On the other side, Bushido tries to force his way in. Ghidorah and Toxic Mami prioritize going into the next hill, and Bloodhunter defense of that particular hill along with TK is the backup. It's Annihilator season for TK. Cleaning house, defending, but the hill goes the way of Anarchy, who force their way in with a Predator, a cluster strike rather, and a Predator missile. Notes is in there. It's all blue on the hill. They take back the lead. Ghidorah forces his way in with that Sparrow, but gets killed off eventually. It's back blue. 220 on 210. Last 10 seconds of that hill going the way of Anarchy 14. Where are the yellows? They prioritize. That's match. 77 goes into the next hill. Steez comes through. Notes takes him down. Toxic Mami gone down courtesy of Notes. Violence sponsored by Notes. Last 5 seconds of that hill going that way. It's about to be cleaned out. Match 77 takes it back for the yellows, but Linux Maniac comes through just in time to take it for Anarchy, who are about to send it GG's and take the league as a whole. Right now we are 5 seconds away from pressing F to pay respects to Tamamity and paying respects for our winners and current controllers of the Tier 2 division. Anarchy 14 have cemented their place successfully as the winners with a 2-0 win. Search and Destroy and Hardpoint go the way of Anarchy 14. F to pay respects to Tamamity, who tried their best, but an upset was not in their favor. The Violence Lords said no. The Violence Lords have handed their victory to Anarchy 14, who take their win and glory and their piece of the 1 million naira prize pool on this Tier 2 division of the Contender Super League. The game is Call of Duty Mobile, African esports at its best. Congratulations to Anarchy 14, who clawed their way to a victory today. They have clawed their way to a victory successfully today. Anarchy 14 take their piece of a 1 million naira prize pool as taking the top of the Tier 2 division tonight. The final day played out in the most dramatic fashion. We saw Just Toxic choke their way out from getting onto the top 4 spot. Aegis Gaming choked their way out for a chance to go top and overthrow Anarchy 14. And Anarchy 14 capitalized and took a 2-0 win where Aegis failed and beat Tamamity to a pulp to claim their victory on the Tier 2 division of the Contender Super League on Call of Duty Mobile. Top of the table, glory is theirs. Congratulations to them. And with that, we come to the end of this Violence Awards. With that, it's over. Thank you for joining me on this journey of African esports. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. I have been your host, your minister of violence, your maestro of mayhem, evangelist of catastrophe, Eugene Abu Dhabi. You can find me on the same on YouTube. I'd appreciate a sub, by the way, from you guys. I'm going to plug myself here tonight on that channel. Just by the same name, Eugene Abu Dhabi, on YouTube. Find more of my commentary on my channel. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you so much for an active chat. Thank you so much, and congratulations to Anarchy 14. Ladies and gents, catch you on the flip side. Peace.
Digital media consumption in Africa is growing at an unprecedented speed. And tapping into this, video game developers have now become a major competition for television and movies on the continent. And the increasing penetration of mobile applications have opened up the gaming market even further to a whole new range of new players that are providing local platforms for internationally produced games and creating games that resonate with the local fans.
Michael on a combo of 19. Michael on a combo of 19. Are you kidding me? Michael had a combo still. He's looking to get one. He's looking to get one. He's out of ammo. Oh my god, he's out of ammo. He just needs one. He just needs to steal off one kill and he gets the nuke. He gets the nuke. We're now in nuke territory, people.